Hello there, and welcome to a segment I like to call Free for the Month Jam. What is Free for the Month Jam? It's something I made up, and it's something that I fail pretty much every month. It's a jam. It's a game jam. Well, it doesn't have to be a game jam. Basically, you just have to make something in Unreal Engine using their Free for the Month content. I attempt this every month, and I get to the stage where I install all of the free content onto a new project, and I open them up and I have a look around and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. And then I never do anything, that's it. But you know what? I consider that a complete jam. I opened them up and I had a look at them and I did something. So that is the whole point of this jam, just to do something. So I'm going to film it this month, and hopefully that will, maybe I'll do something a bit more than just open them all up and then close them down and never look at them ever again. So the content's pretty good this month. There's free cool looking asset packs, and a quest plugin and a multiplayer melee combat plugin. I think it's a bunch of blueprints. I'm interested in these three. I'm always interested in asset packs because I can't art to save my life. I don't know if I'll use these two. I was like, a quest plugin. Maybe I could, have a look through the documentation, have a look at the quests. And then I had a look at the documentation, and it's 106 pages. What is this? I'll have time for this. Free for the Munch Jam is supposed to be very quick. I wouldn't. You could spend a month on it if you want. You can spend 1 hour on it, and you can spend 20 minutes on it. It doesn't really matter. It is the most flexible game jam in the world. I think for me, I just want to implement a mechanic, like something that does something. You click a button and it does this. Great, you have completed Free for the Month Jam. So just because of time, I don't think I'm going to use these two. I'm just going to stick with the asset packs, and I have no idea what to do. So you may have noticed that ChatGPT is already open. So we're going to ask ChatGPT what to do. I've already written it all out here. You can read it if you like. All right, let's go. Okay, what do we have? Escape the mansion. Player needs to find a specific object within the hall to unlock the exit door. You can place... Oh. That's genius. That's really easy, because I could just use the default level that you get with it. Just seal off the doors. And all you have to do is pick up one of these objects and take it to a pedestal, put it on. Done. Door unlocks. Oh my god, you're a genius, ChatGPT. Power restoration. A post-apocalyptic safe house one. Safe houses in darkness. You got to restore the power. Find the necessary tools or components. That's also really good, because this has I love this because there's 400 assets in it. Yeah, over 400. And if we go have a look, I really hope that these are all individual assets here, because if so, what a content pack. That's also, I want to make all of these. Hide and seek. Players playing hide and seek. If they choose a spot and then watch an AI try and find them, I don't want to implement AI. I think AI programming is one of those things that I hate the most. Well, apart from animation programming. Heist, I like that one. The player is a thief and they have to scope out and determine where valuables are located. They can tag or mark items or locations of interest. A point and click to tag items and a time pressure. That kind of reminds me of, kind of like Supermarket Sweep, but for thieves. Apartment puzzle. Certain objects in the apartment need to be placed in their proper location to unlock a door or reveal a secret. All of them are really good. They are all really good. I genuinely don't know which one to do. I think... these would be such good little portfolio games as well. Okay, let's do Escape the Mansion. We're committing to that. I'm currently waiting for Safe House to be installed. It's 3.7 gig. And my terrible, terrible internet that I have around here. I kind of want to do something with the interior, though. I really like apartment-y stuff. love House Flipper, and I kind of make like a House Flipper game where you have the apartment, but no, that's way too much. Okay, we're going with the palace. The palace is already installed. So let's go take a look at them. Right, okay, we're back. Unreal Engine has not crashed this time, just as long as I do not minimize this in the slightest, whilst I have capture equipment going on. Right, okay. So, Palace Hall is here. Oh, Safe House is here now. Oh, thank God, everything's here. Okay, let's go take a look at the Archviz. I really just want to know what this looks like. I have found, though, if they're using the new Lumen lighting system, it just doesn't come over correctly when you look at the demo ones. But, oh, this is so pretty. What do we have? Oh, look at that. That's incredible. The textures on this they are amazing. Okay. Okay, can we walk around? Nope. The safe house. Yeah, let's go take a look at the safe house. Quick maps. Presentation, safe house, that one. Quickly eat some bacon whilst I'm here. Okay. There's a lot of widgets here. Okay, there we go. I'll get rid of those. Oh, this is beautiful. Please be individual. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's have a walk around. Are we going to fall through the floor? No. Oh, the lighting is absolutely beautiful. This reminds me a lot of like Back 4 Blood and their safe houses. Like, oh, that's what I would want to do with this. This is beautiful. All of these are going to come in so handy. Oh, I love those glow sticks. Oh, I love that mangy bed. Okay, next. The last one, the one that we're going to be looking, the demo. Okay, this is a lot darker than this is the Lumen problem. And you come into a project and it's just like, but where is the light? Oh, this one actually has it set up. The cinema camera actors actually work for once. Oh, wow. Wow. Alright, so it's not going to let me do this, so I'm just going to... Boop-ba-doo, ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Where has it gone? I want to play level sequence. I want to stop level sequence. There we go. It is dark as dicks in here. This is great. So I could do with it being more daylight. So it's actually kind of annoying me. Where are the doors? No one knows. The lens flare might have to... Well, it's just a lens flare coming off a Quinny over here. Where is the door? I know there's a door in here somewhere. Could we just please... There we go. Right. No, there is not. Well, okay then. So I guess that's the first thing we want to do if we want to stick a door in. Perfect. Doors you can't see. Okay. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Right. So let's create a pick-upable object. I should probably do this as an interface, but I don't care. You're shitting me. Did I save? .2, everyone. I'm back. It's another day. I've got a bit of free time to do some more stuff on this, and I've done some terrible things. And I keep trying to remind myself, you're supposed to be doing this really fast, it's supposed to be a game jam, you're supposed to be going, it's not supposed to be perfect, you just get it done. So that's what I did, and this is where we're at right now. So we press play. You can go pick up an item. We got a little crosshair now so we can see what we're picking up. You pick the item up, you put it on there, door unlocked, you escaped. Obviously, this doesn't the level doesn't end yet or anything, but if I get rid of that, just throw that over there. Oh, the door is still unlocked. I need to fix that. But basically, I'll fix that now. If you go over here then with nothing in, it just says door locked, find correct item to unlock the door. And you can't pick up anything else right now because nothing is a grabbable item apart from the exit item. So basically what I've gone and done is, you can see some things down here. I've turned these into a blueprint, and the exit doors now, they have a blueprint interface on them called an interact interface, and that's basically just that when I do a line trace, I can check if we're either grabbing something or we're interacting with it. So if we're interacting, instead we call on interact, and then we let whatever it is, so the exit doors unlock themselves when you interact with them, so you can now do other stuff on interact. But if we're just grabbing an item, then we just use the physics handle and grab it. So it's a pretty simple method of just handling interaction and grabbing without going into a massive whole load of crap. The exit items now have a grab component on them, but that wasn't really working the way I wanted. So I just did some disgusting things, so I just get all active of class. I don't recommend using get all active of class in an actual game, but in a small little game or a demo or a jam, it's fine, and that's what I have to keep telling myself. It's okay, it's a game jam. There we go, I'm done, and that's pretty much the game done. Well, I saved most of it. I suppose I could now go ahead and turn those into widgets, do a little bit of refining. I have added 2 pedestals here, so I was thinking, you have 1 item and 2, and then the blueprint exit item itself, I just have an idea to randomly choose from a selection of objects, and you have to go and find it in a room like this. I figured that might be a bit annoying, so maybe it'll just pop up on the screen here which one it's going to be today, and then you bring it over, and then obviously it shows. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, welcome back. I had some free time again, so I continued working on the game. It's in a little bit of a different state now. So, as you can see now, there's just a blank screen, and that's because if we hit play, there's a menu, and you can quit, and it quits. What? So you press play, and now we start over here. Before we do that, I'm just going to get rid of those. And it's all nice and spooky. We've got background noises now. Listen to that spooky sound from Kevin MacLeod. Don't look at that. So if we just walk over here, is it? Oh, did you? Oh no. If we go over to the door now, oh, flashlight has been added as well. Forgot about that. And we can't get in the door now, nothing's happening, we don't know how to get there. So what do we do? Well, you may have noticed these 2 paintings over here are slightly suspicious looking. If we go have a look at them, oh, that looks like the room we're in. Let me just, oh no. This is so terrible. Oh no, my time ran out, I'm stuck here forever. So let's try that again, shall we? If you notice now, we got time to escape, basically. So if we have a look, there should be one around here. That looks a bit out of place. So if we pick that one up, and we place that over on there, that's good. And if we try the door again, no, it's still locked. The other one is over there, but I know where it is. Oh, that's a bit suspicious looking. Let's pick you up and plop you down over here. And then, oh, isn't it great? So, basically what I ended up doing is I created a few more maps down here, as you can see. If we just head into my blueprints, as you can see, I sorted them all out. So the first thing I did was add the menu, which is just basically some widgets. It's very simple stuff here, like just some buttons. When you click on them, it opens certain levels, disables the UI. Then obviously the win screen, the game over screen, they are handled horribly in different places. It should be a bit more centralized, but I don't care. It's supposed to be a game jam. So one of the other things I did was the ability to change the mesh. So as you can see the exit item now, if we open that up, you can see it now takes in a static mesh, which we can now set, and I also did this on the construction script as well. And it's doing some other stuff, I'll explain that in a moment. So we can now just set that, if we go to that level, and I just select one of our exit items, you can now see that I can set the static mesh here. This is actually great, so like a future thing I might want to do if I continue this game is randomly select an item from the scene and just set that as the static mesh. And then the main thing that I actually enjoyed doing here was the paintings. So you'll notice that they take a snapshot of where the item is. Now, it's a bit hacky how I did that. You can see the cameras pointing at them if I show you what I did. So I basically just added a scene capture component 2D. This is just a camera pointing at the item. And then what it does is, if I go to my materials, I had to create these individually. So we have a material for key 1, a material for key 2, and then we have textures. So we have a render texture for key 1 and a render texture for T2. And then what this scene camera does is, on the construction, well, I do it on construction script just so it updates in real time, but in the actual game, when we begin play, I tell the camera to go and take a snapshot of where the item is, and then it updates the texture target with that capture. So the material then gets updated from the texture. The material is currently applied to one of these item frames. So this is dynamic in editor. Well, when you move it, it updates. It's not, I've turned it off so it's not dynamic on move, but in the game it only ever updates once. Render targets are quite expensive. And that's pretty much it. I also added some noises. So if we just go to the exit doors, you can see now it just plays a sound at the location of where the doors are. I added some free background music from Kevin MacLeod. I think all that's left to do now is to cook it. Like it's got a win condition, it's got a lose condition, it's got some mechanics. For example, there's a trigger box here, and when you go to look at this one and you're looking at the painting, when you turn around, this statue over here moves to here. And then another little trigger box I put in is when you walk through here, this candle just gets an impulse applied to it, and shoots off somewhere. And I just did that in very hackily in the level blueprint. So if you, there's quite a lot going on here. So we play a sound, which is the music, and then I just created 2 events that bind to those trigger boxes. So the first one is the moving the candles, and it just adds a one-shot impulse pretty much. So that can actually bounce around over the level depending how many times you go over that. And then the other one is the move statue, just moves it to that location. And that's pretty much it. So I think I might actually send it off for a cook now. I am worried about how big this is going to be, if it tries to cook everything. Okay, so I just finished packaging. It was quite fast. I think it took about 10 minutes. The size of the folder itself isn't too bad, but it has cooked a lot of unnecessary acids that we didn't really need to. So you could get that actually small. I'd like to get that under a gig for such a small little game, but it is what it is. So if we get that a play now, if we play, oh, it's looking very nice. And we go over to our flashlight on, we can see there. Oh. Is it? Oh. Spooky. Oh, there it is. I'm going to pick that up. You can't pick these ones up because they don't have simulate physics enabled, but if I go find the candle, there it is, I can actually pick that one up because this one now has simulate physics for the add impulse. So if I drop that down on here, because it's not a droppable item, the door still won't open, so I need to get rid of that. And oh no, my time is running out. Where's the other one? Okay. Oh, it's the glass. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that thing's pretty freaky. It's very Doctor Who, the angels. Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh no. So yeah, it's pretty much done. I always do that. I'm used to playing with the controller. I'm not a big Wazda fan. There we go. All done. And that's packaged. It's finished. I could upload that to itch.io. I'm not going to. But I'm pretty happy with myself. This is the first time I've actually finished Free for the Month Jam. I always say I'm going to do it, and I always open it up, and then I never actually manage to finish making something. So the key takeaway here from me was probably the render targets on the paintings. That was something new that I haven't done before. It's just little mechanics that you can learn each time. If you want to do Free for the Month Jam, it is getting a bit late in the month now. Unreal tend to add their new Free for the Month content around the 7th of each month. It's usually like the first working Monday. But yeah, have a go next month. What will you create? Remember, it's not supposed to be big. It's not supposed to be the most optimized or the most perfect. But just create something is the aim of the game. But anyway, thanks for watching my ramblings, and maybe I'll see you in the next Free for the Month Jam.